Good morning, everyone. We're going to get started. Welcome to our third annual Brief and Brilliant session. The purpose of this session is to help scholars share their work in an innovative and unique way. So they have been asked to deviate from our traditional academic slides. You won't see method slides. You won't see p-values, maybe, unless they slipped in. You'll see instead a message or an idea that comes from their work. And they've been asked to share that message or idea through storytelling, visuals, images that help to translate the meaning behind their work for non-traditional audiences. And that serves two purposes. One, that we as scholars get to learn about each other's work and each other in different ways, and that other audiences might be more engaged in our work, whether decision makers, the general public, communities that we are studying with would have greater access to the work that we're doing. All with the hope that we have greater impact with the research that we're doing. SSWR decided, and I'm very excited to formalize this session this year through a board review process. And that means that we held, for the first time, applications for people to participate in this year's panel. And I was a little worried, honestly, that we would have to still do a lot of outreach. And it turns out we didn't. We had 66 applications for 5 spots today. So it was a pretty competitive process, and we created a subcommittee of previous panelists to do a masked review of all the applications and rate the applications and then discuss, all with the idea of trying to give everyone the chance to participate in this sort of panel and to create a diverse group of speakers from everywhere from their own personal identities to the work that they do, to the institutions they come from, to the place they are in their careers. And so it really brought new energy into the panel and opened it up for everyone. We were really excited to see so many people present. We had 5 presenters. Unfortunately, our 5th presenter, Jema Shelton, who's at Hunter College, who has a fantastic talk that we've been working on. Unfortunate for us, they're not here. Good for them. They became a new parent unexpectedly with an adopted child, like 48 hours before SSWR. So, Jema, if you're out there, congratulations, and we're sorry to miss you. This sort of formalization of the Brief and Brilliant panel was really made possible by a sponsorship from my own school, the Graduate School of Social Work at the University of Denver, and Dean Warren McBride, our dean, who's really passionate about us thinking about how we can make research have greater impact in the public. Our universities instituted a public impact fellowship program where scholars from across schools get trained in things like social media use and blogs and op-eds and writing impact statements, and it's been really powerful for all of us to think about how we can bring that then here to SSWR. There's also going to be a special section in JSWR around how we think about public impact with our scholarship, forthcoming with 2 of my colleagues, Shannon Sleva and Jennifer Greenfield, as the co-editors. So we're excited to see this movement in SSWR and sort of an opening our minds to different ways of presenting our work. We've been meeting via conference call to do some training on how we think about our work this way, to rehearse and practice our talks together. And I'll tell you, it's really been wonderful. We've had discussions about how we bring ourselves into our work, how vulnerable we want to be as scholars when we share our work, how sharing of our own thoughts about our work increases or decreases our visibility as objective scholars, and whether that's important. So I think it's been a bit of an existential, exciting training experience, and I'm really glad everyone agreed to join me. So I'm going to introduce our first speaker. We have 4. They'll kind of automatically go through. We're going to hold any questions, and I think at the end we'll just thank everyone, and then if people will stick around to come and answer individual questions about what this process was like, we invite folks to show interest in that. Excellent. So our first speaker is Anita Barbie from the University of Louisville.